Hey, I'm Roland with Mobile Geeks, and what we have right here is the new HTC One. So it's the 2014 edition of HTC's flagship smartphone that has just been announced in London, and I'm still in London, and they gave us actually an HTC One in its retail packaging. So what we're going to do right now is just a quick unboxing of the device. Just a quick rundown of the specs. It's based on a Snapdragon 801, which is running at 2.3 gigahertz in Europe and the US. In Asia and China, there's a couple of countries where it's going to be launching at 2.5 gigahertz. There's 2 gigs of RAM. It has a very nice, beautiful 5-inch screen running at 1080p Full HD resolution. It has a 4.1 megapixel ultra pixel camera on the back, and if I get this to zoom in right here, no, I can't show you the specs right now. It has a 2,600 milliampere hour battery. The battery is the camera is actually a 4.1 megapixel ultra pixel cam, and what you see up here is the new depth sensor on this device. But let's just quickly start unboxing it. So it comes in a retail package that looks pretty much like the last HTC One, or the first HTC One, let's call it that. And in this case we have the gunmetal version, which has this super slick full aluminum body with a brushed design on the back, but I'll get to that in a second. Let's put the phone to the side for now and dive deeper down into the box. So what we get right here is just a standard USB charger from HTC. So it has this standard USB outlet. It's charging at 1.5 amps, so that should be pretty quick charging the device. So here we have the micro USB cable, just as you know from any other smartphone. There's no USB 3 on here though, so you're going to be charging this through the standard micro USB port. And these are some Beats earphones, because there's Beats audio in this device too. Otherwise, in this case, I don't know if that's actually going to be in the retail packaging in the end, but this is the TPU case, just a quick snap-on plastic cover in for the HTC One, but I'll get to that in a second. And deeper down we have a couple of stickers, the SIM port key stuck to this piece of paper right here, just as you know from the first HTC One. And here you go. These are the quick guides for starting up the device and stuff, and here it tells you that this is actually the HTC One M8, so that's the second generation. The first generation was just called M7. Deeper down there, that's only just a couple of other languages, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get to the device itself. So here we have the new HTC One. I'm just going to quickly pull it out of this foil right here, make sure I'm not damaging it for later, and there you go. So this is the pretty nice looking 5-inch screen on the HTC One, the new one. And as you can see down here, we don't have any capacitive touch buttons anymore, so they have moved the Android buttons onto the screen. And as on the Samsung device, the S5 that just got announced, it says down here, powered by Android. So let's boot it up. We have, as I said, a 1080p resolution, and it's pretty fast on the boot time right here. Let's quickly go around the device. Super LCD 3 screen right here, 1080p as I said. We have a 5 megapixel camera on the front, so that's pretty much a first for a major manufacturer to actually put in a 5 megapixel camera on the front for selfies and full HD videos. Up top you have a boom sound speaker, and on the bottom we have the second boom sound speaker. HTC said they have done some more improvements on the amp that is integrated right here, so the sound should be deeper and more full. That's what they said. No capacitive buttons, as I said. Up on top we have this bar right here, under which there's actually an IR blaster, so this again doubles as your TV remote. They've also improved in HTC Sense 6, which this is running, the TV features, so you can do a bunch of more things with it to actually control your TV. On the back we have this secondary camera that's actually a 2 megapixel resolution depth sensor, so that's what they're using it for. That makes you able to shift focus on photos that you've just taken, just like on the Samsung S5 for example, but they're not doing it in software, they're actually doing it in hardware, or gathering the data needed for that through the hardware. So here we have the 4.1 megapixel ultra pixel cam, bigger pixels than on other devices, so that's why HTC is saying you will get more light into the device and take better pictures in low light. Right next to that we have two different colored flashes, so that should make skin tones come out better. And on the side we have, this should be the nano SIM slot up here. Let me just get the cam to focus. That's the nano SIM slot right there. That's the volume rocker. On the bottom we have the headset jack plus the micro USB port. And on the left you get a big door right there for your micro SD card, because this device actually has a micro SD card slot integrated. So HTC has definitely learned something from last year's HTC One. As you've already seen in this video, HTC has improved on the metal design, so now the casing actually goes all the way around the device, so you don't have this plastic edge on the sides or the plastic rim on the sides. But in this case, they're actually crafting it from, I think they said 90% metal on the back, so basically you're going all the way around the device, so it looks really, really slick. I'm just going to quickly turn it on and unlock it for now. And there you go, I've just started Android 4.4.2, which is the new KitKat that is running on here combined with Zen 6, but we'll get to that in another video. So I've been rolling with Mobile Geeks, quickly unboxing the new HTC One 2014 edition. See ya!